everyone, and happy Saint Nicholas Eve. This might sound strange to some and familiar to others, but in many European countries, Saint Nicholas is an essential part of the Christmas celebrations in December. The official feast is on December 6th, but many traditions made especially for children state that Saint Nick comes on the eve of his feast, on December 5th, late at night, and brings a little present or some sweets to children who've been good. In Austria, the generous, loving character of Saint Nicholas is contrasted by the diabolical figure of Krampus. The saint is benevolent and brings gifts for the children, while the role of the Krampus is to punish childish misdemeanors. This was traditionally the moment of gift-giving. It was only later in the Biedermeier era, which we'll speak of later in the month, that Christmas became a family festivity at which children received gifts. The Austrian Imperial family celebrated St. Nicholas' feast as well, with gift-giving on December 5th and attending Mass on the 6th. Archduchess Isabella, daughter-in-law to Empress Maria Theresa, was of an artistic nature and loved to paint idyllic scenes of everyday life at court. Her gouache of the distribution of gifts on the feast of St. Nicholas, dated 1762, is a lovely example of the ideals of middle-class family life in the Enlightenment age. Not exactly faithful to life at court, but mostly picturing a togetherness of generations around simple gifts. In my childhood, St. Nicholas was described as being more shy than Santa Claus. Therefore, you could never see him, and he would always bring gifts whenever you weren't looking. Of course, as any child, I was anxious to see the gifts and maybe pick a glimpse of him, but being assured that while I was standing guard he would never come, I eventually gave in, and after cleaning my room and my favorite pair of shoes in which he would leave the present, I would sit at the dining room table with my pencils and the coloring book to pass the time. Eventually, either my mom or my dad would say, "What was that? Did you hear that? I think he came." And so he had. The window would be slightly open and the gifts waiting for me. So I always sang a little song for him or told a poem in front of the window, in hopes that he could hear me and know how thankful I was. Childhood memories have a way of coming back to us for the holidays, but we should never forget that small miracles like that can happen every day if we just pay attention. So for this St. Nick's Eve, I'm sitting with my adult coloring book in loving memory of so many magical December 5th evenings. I might even hum a carol or two, so that he can hear them when he passes by my window. If you wish to remain in this festive atmosphere of childhood, I recommend this rare English translation of Austrian fairy tales collected from old sources. Everyday life characters that live extraordinary adventures. This is a collection of folk tales gathered from the Austrian countryside, short but whimsical. Something to animate your winter evenings or to wait for Saint Nick. Happy St. Nicholas Eve, everyone!